when you do your excursions, how do you find yourself booking your excursions? Do you like to book your excursions with the actual cruise line, or do you go off and book it on your own and see if you can get a deal? Or I love hearing people's opinions on that.
I'm typically overly cautious and book through the cruise line.
This way you get back and you're not a pier runner, as they call it.
Absolutely. Now, I know a number of people who book outside of the cruise lines all the time and do so successfully. I think a lot of it also depends on how long you're going to be in port.
Yes. Yeah.
So you have some of those days where you're going to be there for an extended amount of time, and you could easily go on a few-hour tour, and even if there was a problem getting back,
right,
you still would have time, you still would be able to, and all of that. But I tend to be overly cautious, and I tend to book through the cruise line.
Us too.
I also like to watch for when they do deals.
Yeah, so tell us about that real quick. So when do you find your best deals on even the excursions? Because obviously after you book the cruise, or maybe even when you book it, they're offering a deal. But we tend to find, if we didn't book the excursion or they didn't have a deal, sometimes they're sending you a bunch of emails. So tell us about your experience.
Well, I had actually, for a cruise that I have in December coming up, we had booked an excursion in Cozumel when it was 10% off, and they put all of their excursions on a 30% off sale. So I just went in and I canceled the existing reservation, made a new one.
Oh, that's smart.
And ended up saving an extra 20% on this.